It's pretty convenient. I mean, I just AirPlay it to my TV. I have it set it up to where I can just AirPlay it. I mean, anybody can.
That's pretty cool.
It'll be, yeah. The only thing is there's no subtitles. You can't get subtitles from your phone to the TV. That's what's annoying.
Do you feel like if you don't have them, you can't hear?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
what
especially
what
now.
So, like, if I don't have subtitles, like on a movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm weaning myself off of it, by the way. But I had them on for so long that the moment they come off, I freak out a little bit because I now really have to listen. Because I can't just read it and just catch what they said. No, I have to, like, I'm like, oh, fuck, what'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say?
Yeah.
You know who tripped me out when he did that? Diana's little brother. He voluntarily removed the subtitles from a show we were watching, and it freaked me out. I didn't say anything, but he was like, I don't want the subtitles. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, all right. Yeah. I was like, come on, ears, start working. And I was like, I really had to focus because if I missed it, I missed it.
You know what's weird for me? It's whenever I read subtitles, my tinnitus goes away. In a way, it's weird. Like I'm focusing on one thing, but whenever I take off subtitles, I'm trying to listen because I'm listening. I hear my tinnitus more. Is that weird? What the hell? Like I'm fucking trying to listen. And like,
I forget you have tinnitus.
But then whenever I have subtitles, I'm trying to fucking read, and I just forget that I'm trying to listen at the same time, and I don't hear it as much. But whenever no subtitles, my shit's like.
So you're able to block it off, or you?
It's not that I block it off.
Or something takes over.
Yeah, something takes over because I'm so focused. I'm trying to read now that I just totally disregard that I have tinnitus. You know, or like at night whenever I put my ring.
Oh, you know, it's like when your brain ignores that you can see your nose at all times.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody is going to be like, fuck you. Yeah, you can see your nose at all times.
You just have to say that.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying.
Now,
so
now I'm just fucking
it's a lot to do with the brain. Have you seen those videos where they're like, look at this dot for so long, and like it'll switch images, and then eventually this will be completely invisible to you, and then when you focus, it's like actually been there.
What?
Yeah, you even know that?
No, I've seen the one where you look at Jesus.
Oh,
or no, look at this pattern, and then you look at a blank wall and you see Jesus.
That's what I was thinking about. Is
or like some,
but that's just because they burn your retinas with the. A negative image, and then you look at a wall. And
I used to fucking be praying after I seen that shit. I'd be like, no.
Rudy's so
and then
like,
fucking close my eyes and I see it in my fucking eyes. I'm like, no, it's still there.
But back to the captions. I found out earlier that there is a reason for that because, now that there's newer technology, we have like better mics that pick up a whole lot of smaller stuff, and so I don't know if you've noticed in movies now all the talking is kind of low, but when it comes to the action explosions, it's like super loud all of a sudden, right? Even though you have it at the same volume.
I think your volume is too loud.
No.
Whose?
I think it's yours. No, I'm talking about like
you think
in his situation. I think your SFX volume is cranked up.
Is it?
Probably.
No, I read a whole
I never
article
really.
about
I feel
this,
like
I
feel like it has to be consistent. I don't think they're gonna purposely make something super loud.
Well, no, they don't try to make it super loud. It's just that the audio, their mics are picking up, all the little things when it comes to like loud stuff, kind of just to put it down basically. When they're talking, it's just super low.
You know what I hate?
What?
I hate whenever the subtitles will tell you twigs cracking. Like I know it's a fucking twig cracking. I know sipping water. Like why do you have to tell me what's happening?
Nah, but I like those.
Do you think is that for people with like disability? I never realized that.
Okay, sometimes
or it'll ruin it. It'll say monster approaching. Like,
oh yeah.
Yes,
like stuff like that.
Sometimes there are times like the narrating subtitles will give it away what's happening, and sometimes it helps me because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have caught it.
Oh my god.
I
think it's for people with like
that's true.
Disability. They probably can't hear. They build the suspense, but someone's
call it as deaf.
Yeah, I feel like your brain should be able to put 2 and 2 together.
I mean, it's been like a couple just small scenarios, and I'm just like, oh, maybe I would have caught it. I don't know, but then it said, I was like, oh, look, that's coming. And like,
so
okay.
My sound effects are off, and his ears are just off.
Yeah,
and
you can't.
That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does spoil it sometimes, though.
Yeah,
like
it does.
You said monster incoming.
But again, I never thought to realize that if it's there for a reason, like like people who can't hear, they need to read the subtitles. Like, oh, okay.
Netflix has this weird setting where you can put the change the subtitles, and there's like an additional narrator who's not even part of the show.
Oh, I've had that. It freaks me out. I had to turn it off.
Bro, what the fuck? Like I was trying to, so they were like Narcos, you know, it's already in kind of Spanish, but basically English. And I try to put it on Spanish for my parents. And there's like a Spanish one, but whenever it's full Spanish, there's like a narrator saying, the man is walking to get his coffee. He's picking up the coffee. Oh, yeah. And then he starts like sparking. Like, I
can't even tell
what is the point of that?
All the ADA accommodations. I don't know them, but I'm sure they're there for a reason.
Yeah. I think those are like.
But I think that's kind of crazy to me. Do you think they would ever make any that's like just straight up
narrating?
No, not narrating. Just the words, no sound effects, car turning on. I don't know. It just kind of throws me off. I'm like, okay.
I don't mind them because, like we were saying, like some twigs, like or like something coming, like I kind of have to know. Like,
I'm still thinking about what Chris said. Like, what if it's a scary scene and you see it just grow, just like, but in the subtitle is like women screaming,
crying in Spanish.
In your head,
crying in Spanish.
In your head, just imagining that's happening, but it's not really
I feel
happening.
Like, do you guys have a internal voice?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Damn it! I thought he was gonna say no.
Supposedly.
God, what do you mean?
That'd be cool.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
By
I feel
that?
like he just never agrees with shit. He's always like, "Not me." Nope.
I want to be special.
Yeah.
Like when he took,
we're all like, "Are you right-handed?" He's like, "No, I'm left-handed."
You're left-handed, right?
Yeah.
I'm left-handed. Yeah.
Where did you go
I'm
wrong?
Special. I would have gotten a.
If this was the 1950s, you would have died in a factory by now.
No, not the factory. I'd say I would have been like witch hunters. Before that, when there was like witchcraft and everything, like, oh, he's left-handed. This guy, he's from the devil.
Bro. Yeah. That's what you would have been considered back then, a witch.
But why do you say in the factories, though? I never heard about that.
What are you talking about? There were so many accidents because everything was geared towards right-handed people.
Really? I've never heard about that.
Everything was geared towards... Everything, even to this day, is kind of geared towards right-handed people.
I've never...
So imagine like a complicated machinery where I can do this, and you have to be like... and then something catches you and just...
I think to this day, I maybe had like 3 times where my left-handed came in like... to play where it affected me, but it was just scissors.
It affected me way more than you.
Really?
Your left hand. Whenever we go out to eat and you decide to sit on my right side.
Yeah.
And we're bumping elbows, trying to pick up something, trying to cut something. Like, dude, I was like, you gotta switch.
For me, I'm just like working around it. I'm like, I mean, it is.
Do you think it's ever like come in handy, like where you've had an advantage over like right-handed people in some?
It's weird. I think in a way, I don't know, because I'm left-handed, but I throw right-handed.
See, that's weird with left-handed people.
Yeah. No,
I never tell people, "Oh, with my left hand, I do this."
No, because most left-handed people do everything with their left. I'm just ambidextrous.
No, Diana's is the same thing.
Really?
She's left-handed, but she's like, "But I throw my right."
And I cook.
But I do this with my right. When have I told you that I write with my right hand, but I throw my left?
So
that's weird.
We're saying we can use both our hands more. What's the problem with that?
Does that make you more advanced?
It does make
you
me
more advanced.
I am better.
Start getting offended.
No, I am. Technically, Diana's part of it too.
I just don't get it.
So what does your left hand do? Just sit there?
What does it do?
What does y'all's left hand? Both my hands are fucking on it, man.
I don't know.
Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I don't really use it for
What do
anything.
you what's your remote? Left hand or right hand?
Why do you ask? Right hand. Everything is right hand.
Everything is right hand, yeah.
Is that why your left arm is smaller than your right? It does look a little smaller.
My left hand's always been cleaner too.
You don't wipe your ass with your left hand?
He doesn't wipe his ass at all.
I don't wipe my ass at all. I just,
yeah, he pats it, remember?
Yeah,
after you wash it, you gotta pat it.
It's clean, boy.
Left hand is for holding things down.
Huh?
Just holding shit down.
Yeah.
It's very minimal.
That seems very
That's
useless
right.
for a whole hand.
Well.
Okay,
Yeah.
cut it off and then tell me what you can do with your left hand. And also
I'm drinking my chip right now with my left hand.
Like, have you noticed that I'm like, no, am I using my, or is to sip with? Yeah, I can hold a beer in my left hand.
Yeah, I drink with my left hand.
But then you transition to the right.
I feel like it's just
I've never drunk with my, well, I guess I have.
I feel like it's just like almost like a luxury just to use a left hand now that I'm thinking about it. Because it's like,
you know what, I appreciate my left hand a little bit more now.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm just grabbing this with my left hand, but usually I would just grab it with my right. Like earlier, I reached for it with my right hand.
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's so weird now, yeah.
Well,
Ew.
I think, who was it? Some people say that they're forced to not be left-handed.
Yeah, so that was was it my dad or my dad's brother? That his mom tied up his left hand so he wouldn't use it. So he was forced to write with his right.
That's kind of fucked.
Some shit.
Probably saved his life though.
He died.
Oh. Did he really?
Yeah, he died in the military.
Oh no.
He was holding
probably
it the wrong way.
using his right.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
Oh shit.
He had his weapon built for a right arm person, and he couldn't fire back in time. Why y'all laughing? So I wonder how many people have died in the military because they didn't have the proper gear to protect themselves from right-handed people. Yeah. Hey, my sword doesn't feel right in my left hand.
Fucking handles in the way. He's like, fuck. Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm telling you, I think, could you be in the military if you were left-handed at one point?
Search it up, Jamie.
Yeah, Google that real quick. I'm curious.
I mean, you can't be flat-footed, right?
Well, now you can.
Has that changed?
It's changed.
Why? Well, I guess because the U.S. military is fucking pull up pussies now. No, I'm kidding.
No, I think because they were just saying that it's technically not really that bad. You just get tired a little bit quicker. But you can still push through.
Yeah. No, I'm sure. I think with will, you can just fucking do anything. But
you could do anything.
Yeah, the adrenaline.
Have you heard about the survival instinct? Like
the fight or flight?
No, survival. Like if you really want to live, you will do whatever it takes to really
live. I have heard about that.
And that's scary because not everybody gets to experience that because you're not in that situation.
Yeah.
But you'll be crazy, like what you'll be capable of doing or willing to be doing.
It also works vice versa, though.
What do you mean?
If you're thinking, if you mentally just give up, like, I'm not going to make it out of this, you will die.
But I think there's something in you that won't.
No. Because there's been studies on this where basically, like, it's like the will of survive, right? And if you think about, I will get through this, or I will fucking pass through any challenge, whatever, your body goes through a whole different, your body is set on a different mindset. You're talking about
manifesting survival?
No. For example, one of my managers, she had COVID. She was kind of like overweight a little bit and everything.
Okay.
So she was kind of in a serious condition.
She had a little bit worse.
And basically they told her, hey, we got to incubate you and put a tube in, and then she was like, no, if you incubate me, I'm just resting. And I'm just like, I'm basically giving up. Like, I'm not gonna do it. And then it was bad for her, like really bad. She was like in the hospital for like 3 months.
And like with shortness of breath, right?
Just
like really hard.
But she was like, I'm not gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die. And you just like basically her body, like if you put your mindset to it, like that you're gonna survive the situation, then you have higher chances of surviving. But if she would have, I'm pretty sure if she would have been like, this is it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just relax and whatever happens.
Like your body's accepting
it.
Then
your mindset you're gonna die.
That's kind of crazy. I think there is some evidence for that, definitely.
Yeah.
Like if you tell your mind, like, no, we're gonna do this, we're gonna keep pushing no matter what. I feel like you can overcome a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Were you able to find what I was talking about?
No, so not specifically the military, but I did find out that the left-handedness thing was persisted until like the 1970s. Like it was basically banned, almost banned everywhere until like the 1970s. It says Soviet bloc countries continued to maintain strict policies against left-handedness that persisted well into the 1970s. Spain, Italy, Yugoslavia, and the Iron Curtain countries all made right-handed writing compulsory in school.
You said Soviets, bro.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Well, not here, of course, but like I'm just saying, like in general. In Albania, left-handedness was actually declared illegal and was punishable as a crime.
I'm a survivor.
Punishable?
I need to get
punishable as a crime.
Oh, punishable.
I need to get reprimanded. No, what is it called?
Reprimanded?
What do you call it? Like people who get retributions.
Reparations. You need reparations for being
reparations for left-handed people. I need a whole month for
what you went through. Heck no. You'll be okay.
I didn't go through it, but my people went through it.
Your left-handed
people. My uncle was a victim of that.
Oh, wow. This made your point earlier. It says most left-handed people can use their right hand much better than right-handers can use their left.
So they are better. Good to know. I can't. Wow. Okay, let's do
I don't feel better. But if that's what the internet says.
Do you think we're not using our appendages to their max?
I honestly, honestly, for people who are all fully right-handed, I don't think you're using your left-handed as much as but
no. The reason I'm saying it, have you seen that guy who decided to walk on all fours for like months?
Oh, no.
So he was like, I'm gonna walk on all fours, and he would do it, bro. Like, not obviously not in public, but like in his house, whatever. He was like walking, and bro, he had like the sickest forearms, and he was like so like powerful. His fingers were bigger.
Wasn't
and
he
everything.
saying that we were naturally built to walk like this?
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
and there's
studies that say
scientists where like your body, your spine's not
meant to curve like that.
Curve all the way like that. But he was going though.
No, I mean he looked good, and it. I mean, he felt great. Probably a big workout to be.
There was a guy who said if I use my feet a certain amount of time a day, I can make it as, I guess.
Do you drive with your right foot?
My right foot? I drive both feet.
No, you don't. Right foot?
No, yeah, my right foot.
Because you have to.
Yeah, no choice, yeah. That's one thing that, what if people who are fully left-handed
can't
drive?
Are you left-footed?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you are. People? No, you are right.
Messi's left-footed.
Yeah, you are definitely. Yeah, that's soccer. Sorry, I even asked.
Yeah. But I'm right-footed though. I'm right-footed. You know what's rare though?
So you kick like you go like there was a soccer ball. You would voluntarily kick with your right.
Right. Yes. And like when I play guitar, I play it standard right. Usually,
I remember that.
I should play left like unstandard.
Yeah, because there's like left-handed guitars, right? Mm-hmm. Or are they all?
Yeah, there's left-handed guitars.
Wow.
But I do everything right except for right.
You know what? That's pretty cool. That is pretty
right,
cool.
But right.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of annoying because like if you have a nice badass pen, you want to write some notes, you get to fucking smudge them notes all over your hand.
I was gonna say that.
You have to write like kind of a little bougie and everything.
Yeah,
like,
never
hold
mind.
it from the very edge.
But we got computers now.
I still like writing notes personally.
Oh, I saw this crazy video. You know how they say when you write things down that you remember it better?
Yeah.
And it's true. That's I can't even argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't necessarily need to write the words out. I saw this technique where they had like a sticky note and they were just doing circles and listening. Circles and listening, circles and listening.
I saw that.
Is that the Asian dude?
Yes, dude. But okay, so the thing
use your
is,
second brain.
because it activates a part of your brain, I guess it improves memory or whatever. So they're not writing the words down, but like the brain is thinking like, okay, we're really focusing on what I'm listening to. And it worked, I mean, for them. And I kind of
I got to try that.
If they're in med school and they're doing it, I got to give it a shot. But then when you got to go back and look at your notes because you're not smart, you're like, fuck. Just a bunch of little circles everywhere.
I feel like I'm good when someone's explaining something to me. I'm like, oh, I can understand it. Okay, I get that. But then when it comes like maybe like a week later, I'm like, oh shit. And if I didn't have any notes on it, I'm completely blank. Like but the moment they start touching small little pikes of it, I'm like, oh yeah, I get it now. But
like the example questions are so simple, but let them add two more questions of two more sentences of nothing. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like it's still the same thing. It's just the wording of it confuses you.
I do use my mouse with my left hand. There's that.
Hang on.
And I had to change my setting.
Are you serious?
To yeah, because right now for some
reason, just like complicated. Like
no, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
My mouse is standard.
Boy. Yeah, I was about to say that gets confusing.
You think there's like left-handed PlayStations?
No,
where they have the X's on.
Oh, you know what? Left-handed on the controller, be killing that shit.
What?
But when I'm moving, is that how you move?
Yeah. It's just two analog sticks.
Are you gonna get that new Apple shit? Was it virtual reality?
I want to. I definitely want to.
With your Best Buy card?
But
hey, he did it, not me.
He's gonna pay $35.60.
That'd be cool though.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on it?
What would you use it for?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna bring up. You can't really do too much with it right now.
He's like, if it's Apple, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's how you are, man. You literally have everything and you get it before everybody else.
Honestly, I feel like mostly what I would use it for is to watch movies. The FaceTime on there is weird.
By yourself, though?
Yeah.
Like, nobody else can enjoy it with you. You're just...
Yeah,
I kind of like watching movies and seeing someone else join and watch.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on in, watch it with me.
Chris does love that because he'll freaking narrate the whole movie for you. He's like, look, right here, watch that right here.
Yeah,
I'm over here like, bro,
I especially don't like watching movies with you.
Yeah, you narrate.
All you do is fast forward.
Okay.
Like, nah, hang on, let me get to this part.
I ruined it for him because so we had to do a speed run of Insidious because everybody was going to bed, but I was kind of.
Yeah, always bring up Insidious, bro. For some
I wanted
reason.
to have a good time, so I went to just the scary scenes.
That's not having a good time.
And it was just the scary scenes.
The good time is going through the movie.
We got home at 2. I'm not going to have you there for the 2 hours.
I mean, I think the buildup would have woke us up.
Go back to the headset. So you're okay with just you sitting right here with your big-ass headset, and someone walks in, they interrupted you? They got to close the door? Oh, shit. They can't enjoy the movie?
Hey, man, give me a second. Let me...
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering is how you're going to know, like, there's people around you. I'm sure there's, like, some settings on there and
they went through it. Yeah, you can voluntarily block out everything, or you can have them.
Because that's what I would do when I'm watching a movie. I just want to voluntarily just, like, immerse myself. That's what I really want to do. I want to be in the movie, bro. I really want to get in there.
I don't know. Let's go to movie theater, bro. Go to a 4D movie.
No, that's not the same. Because then there's, like, you see all these people here.
Hit the first row. Look up.
No, but what else can you do with it? I
don't know. The only cool part,
photos.
The cool part that I thought was apparently you can you can caught up with it. Watch the video where you can like make yourself be somewhere, right? They were like you can be in Spain, whatever, blah blah blah. You look around and it's kind of like you're there. I guess that's kind of cool. I don't know. I feel like if you were a spoiled brat and you really, really, really wanted it I really can't think of a reason why you would want it right now when you can't do that much. But if you really wanted it, I'm sure it's cool to look at your pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's any difference for it than any other virtual reality right now. Other than the fact that it's like an Oculus, other than the fact that you can connect your phone and have like iPhone features on there, but
that's it.
But other than that, I mean, why not just use your phone? You know, and
it's not as immersive.
They're like poor people. What do you mean? Poor people wouldn't know.
True.
But I think, and we're probably years from this from now, but until the point where they can make virtual reality, actual reality, where you feel
this dude
what's
wants
going
to
on,
feel like he wants to get shot. We've been wanting that in video games for a while.
That would be insane. Would you try it though? Like if you had a game that and there's an episode of Black Mirror about this, but would you give it a shot of a game that you play it and you actually feel what's happening, whether it's the fear,
if it's like,
whether it's physical,
right?
If it was like raindrops. I don't want to play a fighting game and be getting pissed up.
That's what's next for us too. That's what they say they're gonna do with like the first buyers of the Apple headset. Because the difference is, like you were saying earlier, the difference between this one and like the other augmented reality headsets is that this is a hybrid of both. Like you can actually see around you. It uses your surroundings, and it also is like virtual.
Well, remember this, Apple will always improve anything that's already out there.
You think Apple is human?
What?
You think the shit Apple makes is from humans, so they got the intelligence? No,
I think they just improve upon existing
Isn't
stuff.
It crazy? How
so there's
like shit works,
like an Oculus already out there. They just made it cooler looking,
right,
and better.
Oh yeah,
aren't
they always ripping off Samsung?
Yeah, but they make it better. They make it in an Apple way that it's like
dude, you did a
cooler.
great job, but now I'm gonna make it where the people love it.
Exactly. Like, thank you for kind of introducing a shitty version. Here's a real version from now on.
And that's what their deal is. They always wait to like make it like really, really good, and that's how they catch people. That's why they're always like on top, because they just always. That's why they're always late too. Because I always experimenting.
I always thought it was goofy that when you had the VR, you just had a mask and you couldn't see anything. I thought that was kind of goofy.
Yeah,
they have a see-through glass. Like you can see the eyeballs if you really want to turn it off. Like I was like, oh,
I can see that being very useful in like the medical field.
And you know, with that, it's not actually like you're seeing through it. It's actually just like a recording of your eyes.
No, that's the FaceTime.
Like it's the actual like glass right there. You can't actually see through it. Like you can't actually look out. It's
like if you had it on, I was looking at you.
Yeah, it's just using the cameras to like put up the photo of your eyes. So they're not actually looking directly into your eyes. It's just putting up like the video feed of like your eyes. It's just kind of creating the image by itself.
That's not as cool now.
Yeah. I know that kind of ruined it, but I mean, it's still kind of cool. It's crazy technology that they do that. And that's how they're doing the FaceTime too.
The FaceTime look goofy.
Yeah, because it's just creating an image. It's not an actual video of your face, of course. It's just creating that image with whatever they have. What do you think?
I'm thinking until they can sync them up. I don't know.
Sync what up?
Like if you and your friends have it, you at your house, I'm at my house, and then we can like meet up somewhere.
Yeah,
I think
like
that'd be cool.
world.
Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Isn't like what was that metaverse? Wasn't he? What's going on with that?
I don't
Mark
know.
Zuckerberg. Is that still a thing, or he gave up?
It's still a thing, I think. He was pouring a bunch of money into it, but
that's the whole
What is
point
that?
of it.
What is that profile thing that people were buying? It's like an image.
NFTs.
What?
NFTs,
I
yeah.
never understood the worth of that. Somebody dumb it down for me. Ask. Go to Chat GPT and tell you to explain what are NFTs
for a 5-year-old.
For a 5-year-old, yes. I think I do that all the time.
Oh yeah, explain like I'm 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I saw everyone posting and buying them, and I'm just like, I get it, jump on the trend, but where's the worth on this?
I guess because it's like unique.
So an NFT is nothing but a signed piece of data that has an owner. The data, in almost every case, is digital and therefore absolutely duplicable. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only component... Shut up. The only component of an NFT that is not duplicable is a signature. The signature makes it possible to create digital collectibles through NFTs.
So explain it to me like I'm 4.
He just
that was a little too complex.
ChatGPT.
He Googled it, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to. He's read it straight from Google.
All right,
I can tell.
another one.
Google thinks we went to Harvard. Yeah, let me go to ChatGPT.
Oh, this is long.
Okay, give me the cliff notes.
Let's see. So
I feel like the way I would describe it is like, you know how like people like trading cards.
Yeah. What about them?
Let's say you get one signed.
That's worth. I think that's worth.
Well, that's NFT.
But
like there'll be so many of them, but you have one signed.
It's just digital versus physical value, though.
You just said you can understand why something signed would be valuable to you.
Yeah, because somebody physically signed it. Somebody who did
someone electronically signed it.
How do you know? How do you know that's true? Like what
code?
No,
I can. Know, I never owned one.
If I can recreate it, then it's not.
If you can screenshot it.
So here we go.
What?
Imagine if you bought a piece of art and they sent you an email receipt. And imagine if someone wanted to buy the email receipt from you. So you forwarded them the email for the art that you bought. That person would own an NFT.
Told you.
Wait, I didn't even hear you.
Oh my God.
I was reading the ChatGPT's version.
All right. You want me to say it again?
Yeah, say it again.
So imagine if you bought a piece of art and they sent you an email receipt. And imagine if someone wanted to buy the email receipt from you. So you forwarded them the email for the art that you bought. That person would own an NFT.
Yeah, that's worthless.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Yeah. They are.
Yeah, I knew they were always going to be worthless.
Well, guess what? People made a lot of money out of them.
It stands for non-fungible token, by the way.
Some people did the robbing. So, I mean, there's always going to be somebody getting scammed.
I think if you just jump on stupid shit like that, I hope you do get robbed.
Well, people made a lot of money off of it.
Exactly. Because there's stupid people out there who fall for it.
Yeah.
But there's smart people that scam.
So there you go. I probably would have been on the scamming side.
I think you would have been on the scamming side.
I would have been on the scamming side.
Actually
look at all these idiots buying these NFTs.
Picture of a carrot.
It would have actually been kind of cool to get into it when it was first coming up and then just dip out like as soon as.
I can see that, yeah.
People do that to this day.
Yeah.
They do crypto pump and dump.
What does that mean?
People with a platform, like a lot of followers, be like, hey, check out this crypto. It's really cool.
That was going down as
They're
well.
Like, it's really,
NFTs.
yeah, but they still do the pump and dump where they tell their followers, hey, I'm investing in this personally. And then people are like, damn, he's rich. He's famous. Let me invest. And then they bump it up. And then the original creators like sell. And then he cashes out.
Dang.
And then everybody else.
Isn't that illegal?
Yeah.
Isn't that like
it should be. I don't think they've really.
It's not really. Oh.
They haven't. I don't think they've regulated it as much as they should have. Remember when even Elon Musk was doing it?
Well, he would be like with the dog.
He'd be like Dogecoin, and then it would go up fucking so much because he just said it.
Yeah. He's like, I need a little bit extra money.
Mark Cuban did the same thing. He was like, I'm gonna now start selling Mavs tickets with Dogecoin, and everybody was like, oh, this is real. This is real. I bet you he dumped it right after that too. You know what I mean?
He's probably at his phone. Like, look at all these fucking idiots. I'm gonna.
He's like, he was probably like at a party, and he's like, you want to see something? Tweeted it, pulled up his little app, and the fucking thing shoots up.
That's crazy though. The power of social media.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that new alien thing?
The 8-foot alien on the backyard?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the UFOs. What 8-foot alien?
Yeah,
somebody called in saying that they heard a crash. They were working in the truck, and they heard like a crash in their backyard, and then like it was kind of dark, and they saw at the corner of the eye, like it was like a couple 8-foot figures just standing next to like a big piece of equipment, and they said there was like a lot of noise coming from it, and like that was basically the 911 call. And then there's a video of where the police actually get there, and then you can kind of see in the sky, it's like a light. It gets closer. I mean, it's at first it's kind of close, and then it just kind of just flies away.
I didn't see that one. I just saw basically a police dash cam where he's doing I think he's stopping somebody's on a call, and in the dash cam you see a light, a green light, just like a meteor just fall, and you hear it the crash, and simultaneously the light comes down, and then a Ring doorbell, I guess a light too that comes down. There's a 911 call recording of someone saying something just hit my backyard, something big just walking around like 8 foot, just weird, and it seems legit.
Yeah, and they're saying they're not human. 100%, they're not human. And that's
who is this person?
I don't know.
I don't know. This was actually in May 1st, I think.
Was it? Oh, damn.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I feel May 1st.
It was blocked out, and it's now just getting out.
Wow.
There's so many of these stories.
But there's a guy out there now who was in the military who had like the highest clearance. Who
I've heard that since like 2000. The highest.
Do you think they're slowly
military clearance? They're probably pumping us full of like sightings so they can be like, it's not a big deal, guys. Not a big deal.
I agree with
that. I'm at that point when I'm like, oh, another one.
Yeah.
Not until somebody brings a motherfucker to my door and be like, you see this? I'm gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, but there was like you guys remember there was like a drought almost like of alien videos. Remember how we were all like, how come there's no more alien videos all of a sudden? They used to be like crazy back in the days, like when YouTube was first coming up, right? And now everybody has phones, and there's like less and less alien videos, but now they're starting to come up again. What, do you guys notice that?
I've always seen just stuff around there. There's this thing I saw where like alien sightings are only happening in North America or United States, and
yeah, they're all in on it.
But if you look at other countries, there's like no alien sightings. Is that coincidence?
That is weird.
To be honest, if they tell me there's no aliens, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
What are you gonna do? Just
I'm just like, how is the universe so big the way they say it?
Well, why would you believe them?
Not empty. That's true too. What if we're not in a universe? What if the universe is? I don't know. What if the universe is inside the ocean? There is no fucking.
What if we're in a marble?
Okay, Men in Black.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Oh shit! I remember that.
It does get me excited knowing, or I mean, like kind of hinting that there is aliens out there, though. Just because, like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's that's something new. I think it's exciting, but it would be pretty upsetting, like you were saying.
If there's nothing.
Yeah, that there's just nothing.
There has to be something.
Well, I mean, obviously, per the videos, I mean, there's something.
Mm-hmm. What are those three? There's like 3 theories out there. What is it? There is one, we're completely alone. 2, what was it?
Okay,
you guys know what I'm talking about?
For the first one, I can kind of believe.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say we're completely alone. We're just so alone that because we're so far away from the next living solar system or whatever.
Right.
I can believe that. I could feel like these planets are useless.
Yeah.
They're just useless. We're right here. The next one is millions of light years away. Sucks. You're never going to see them again. And I don't know if they need to fake some sightings to be like, oh, I mean.
Why would they do that though? Why would they want to give us fake sightings? Like, what's the purpose behind it? Like we have theories of, hey, they're doing this and to separate the country because they want to, or just conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But what is the conspiracy theory behind aliens? They're not saying, oh, we gotta arm up or take your guns, or there's no really
like a threat.
There's not really a firm conspiracy theory on why would they want to scare us.
Like why fake aliens?
Yeah. Unless they want to say they're
give
a threat.
People who don't believe in religion something to look forward to.
No, I mean like unless they want to say they're a threat, and now we have to have more military in the U.S. and in the streets and everything, and we're like, yeah, go ahead, do what you got to do,
protect us.
When in reality, they just want to have full control of us. That's the only way I see it, but I don't see what's their objective on why they're showing, if they were showing sightings of it.
See, that's what I don't get. Like, why would they show us?
So I just like,
no. But what he's saying is, why won't they show us?
Oh, like
no,
the full aliens?
I was just messing with it.
Oh, no. I was like, why won't they just release? Like, if there are aliens, why can't they just can't tell us? I think is that what you were saying?
I feel like why don't they just stop and say hi? I mean,
no, but like, what would they
like? Just broadcast something and be like, "Yo,
what do you think they're? Damn, what do you think they're doing with the alien info? Like, what do you think that
they're making iPhones?
They're making your VR headset.
No, I mean, like, what do you think the government has to gain from like making us believe in aliens?
No, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, that's what
you were saying. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
He was not paying attention.
I was reading something
like
for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, what's their whole objective of why they're making?
I feel like they should at least say hi. Honestly, like think about it.
Man,
if they really wanted, if it wasn't nothing fishy,
yeah,
they would say hello. Unless it's something they're like coming back to check on their livestock, and they're like, oh, they can't see us, like tiptoeing out. You know what I mean? Like just fucking.
Oh yeah, 100 more years before we collect.
Like just
that goes back to that theory we were talking about last time. Is if like what if these aliens actually created us and they're just checking on us?
I mean, I say hi to our cat, like a pet. Like I don't know. I just feel like it's weird that they wouldn't just say something unless.
What
somehow we're blocking it. What if we're blocking it?
Yeah. What if they're trying to make contact?
Land on the sidewalk and be like, get taken out. A sniper. That would suck.
There's also reports that the government already has like an alien vessel, right? Did you guys know that?
I heard that. I watched the history.
So like, what if they're just trying to come back for their vessel? You think?
I think. Okay. For one, like I said, I'm gonna be pretty upset if there are no aliens. But then, if there are aliens, like fully confirmed, then
I'd be more upset.
I'm totally questioning religion now.
Really,
like,
I wouldn't.
Where does that come into play with everything we've seen in religion? Like, how can we trust the Bible now?
Yeah, that would confuse us all. Yeah.
God created the universe. But He specifically made us. He's like, I didn't have to tell you about them. This is y'all story.
Ooh,
you never asked me about them. I was like, this is how you were made. I mean, maybe He could tell you that.
Is there anything about aliens in the Bible?
I don't think so.
No.
Search it up. No, I'm serious. I don't know.
He has like the power.
He's like a master computer.
You have the master computer on your lap. You can look up anything you want.
Christians here.
But no, I'm not Christian. In a way, sometimes I remember I used to correlate. I was like, you are a Christian, by the way. I used to correlate that sometimes maybe aliens are angels. And then some pastor showed me that. He's like, no, aliens are not angels. Aliens do not exist.
You got your hands smacked.
And I'm like, God, dang it.
Go stand outside, Rudy. I'm gonna talk to you.
Go hold this bar up and don't bring it down until I say so.
You have to do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, they would just touch you.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really honestly at this point.
I feel like they have no excuse.
No excuse why not to say hi.
Yep.
They're not real.
You don't think they're real? Is that like enough evidence?
Do you think they're really in space or are they in the ocean? Because there's been so many videos where like, you know, like they look like Tic Tacs and they
go straight down.
You know, they're just like, yeah, and they go boom.
I saw that. I saw how they can move.
Yeah.
By will immediately any direction that they want.
Yeah.
Instead of doing like the whole curve.
The whole just like, oh, fuck, I gotta bust a turn real quick. But the Tic Tac was just like, you know, straight parallel signs, and then just go right into the ocean. Like, what's under there? Like, what they're saying that we've only explored 5% of the ocean. Like, dude, there's got to be so much shit down there.
You know what blew my mind?
What is that?
Whenever I saw these huge underground tunnels. I'm talking about underground where like semis.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Semis drive.
Like the big wheel
semis.
And
it's like they look like little ants compared to how big the space is. And I was like, how is that? Like, I never thought to think of like under your feet, there could be an entire like road system, civilization. So I'm sure there's something under the ocean, but I've come to accept that I'm never going to learn about it.
That makes me kind of upset.
I'm sorry.
Like, it kind of buns me out. Like, some things we're just not going to know. And
maybe when you die, you get the chance. Maybe.
Come back as a cow. Reincarnation exists.
If it were to exist, and I respect people who think it does.
I can see why.
What would you want to come back as? Not a person.
Oh, not a person.
Wait, what's the question?
I need you to pay attention.
I was reading. By the way, yeah, there's not really anything in the Bible about aliens. It's just specifically about Earth.
Yeah, because that he was like, and asked me.
Yeah.
If reincarnation was like 100% real, what would you want to come back as? And you can't be a human.
Oh, okay.
Chris, I'll let you go first.
I thought you had.
No,
asked
I just asked him right now, so I'll think about it. But
yeah,
you've had a good minute.
And
you
I don't want
and you don't know whether you're gonna have a good life as that.
I was gonna choose like a really.
I was
like,
gonna be a cat.
I was gonna be a white person's dog. Dude, they have like the best life. They take such good care of their dogs.
Bro, they'd be eating better than me.
Yeah, dude.
There's this girl I follow on Instagram, and she has like 2 dogs, and dude, they be chopping up steak, all this shit on there.
They have like their own
with my
little apartment sometimes under like,
ramen
the
noodles,
stairs.
And they're over here with like their steak.
My dog's been eating the same kibble since 2005. But okay, so I can't choose the road.
You can't choose the road.
The
you just choose the species. Yeah.
Okay. If I had to choose the species, it would be. Wait. Okay. Hold on.
This is kind of a hard question.
Yeah, it is. What about like an eagle?
Ah.
So you can fly and see shit.
That was mine actually.
Well, too bad. And then you can like hunt. But then, like, let's say I fuck up, I get in captivity because I'm endangered. So then I'm eating.
We're giving you
pretty chill.
Shit. Man, Hernan, what do you think? He's over here searching options.
It's your turn.
He's cheating.
Yeah, I was searching options. You know, the first thing that popped up was a middle class family dog, just like you were saying.
No, I think.
What does it have to be middle class so you have some freedom and not just?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
I think I'd want to be a cat. Regardless whether if I see a stray cat or if I see a house cat.
Answer.
I feel like most
anything
cats,
that you want.
Most
you
cats are
cat?
just I mean, just chilling, bro.
But you can't choose the life.
Yeah,
there's a lot of street cats.
Okay, those street cats look like they're living like their life, man. They're just chilling out there.
It's kind of true.
Even when they want, sleeping.
It's kind of true.
I mean, I just think they have it pretty relaxed.
And they can jump and shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
They say
that the house cat or like a street cat is like the #1 predator. They kill so much shit. Technically,
they're keeping everything balanced out
there. They kill so many bugs and so much shit.
They have a rap sheet.
They're like a better killer than a lion. They got all these bodies. They're like, how many bodies you got?
I feel like, because I was gonna say, you know, people like out of them like, oh, I want to be a lion or that, but
I wouldn't want to be a lion.
You had to fight for your fucking territory.
They get hunted.
Another male lion, like, oh, like shit, I gotta fight this guy.
You gotta square up every other week. Like, fuck. Okay, Hernan, what's yours? You got 5 seconds.
Shapeshifter? That's all I can think of.
God damn it, Hernan.
Sorry. You can turn into anything after that. You know?
But like a real thing.
It's fucking cool. Like,
yeah, it's fucking cool. And I should have said a fucking.
Hernan's over here like, you get 3 wishes. I want 1,000,000 wishes. No, like, what would you want to be? 5 seconds.
I don't know. Fucking ant. I mean, they're like stronger. They're like 10 times stronger than their size, right?
You want to work for the rest of your life? Ants are part of like a.
Damn,
just
I
like
didn't even think about
working.
That.
You can be a grunt just picking up shit, bringing it back. Everybody else eats it, but
I gotta work. I'm gonna be a queen, bro. I'm gonna be a queen in there.
See, at least you should have said that.
Have you seen those videos that ants like I'm gonna make this ant look like a liar?
And that sucks. I saw that one.
So he puts a food. He puts a food down, and the
it's too big to carry. So
yeah, too big to carry. So he goes back to his, his little civilization, and then of course to get help. And then the guy removes the food, and then he comes back with 3 ants.
I swear,
and it's all gone. Like, I swear to God, it was right here.
Did they end up killing the ant?
I don't know. I stopped watching.
I feel like I saw something where like, oh fuck, they killed the ant that was lying because he put it back the next day, and I feel like the same ant went back.
And wait, you're saying their own ants killed him?
Yes, I think I saw that.
It takes me back to
fight back. Fight back.
Like they're like, that's enough of your lies.
We're done with you.
It takes me back to that poison that we laid. Did we already talk about that?
Oh, that was
what
fucked
poison?
up.
The poison. There's this
That's
ant
really
poison that I got.
up.
I was really pissed off.
So I had like an ant problem. Yeah, little baby ants. I've never seen them that small before.
That, yeah.
And I was like, dude, I don't know. I was talking to Hernan. I was like, I don't know what to do about these ants, man. He was like, you know what? He's like, I just bought this new type of poison. I was like, okay. I was like, how does it work? And he's like, it's kind of fucked up. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, how is it fucked up? He's like, well, it's like a little liquid pad that's like food.
Yeah.
He's like, so the worker ants will pick it up, take it back to the queen in the colony, and everybody eats it.
Because it's like really sweet food. It's like
and they all
sweetener.
die.
Oh, this shit's fucking good, man.
He did like the red wedding to ants.
Everybody gets some.
He's like,
all their kids, all their
everybody
workers,
dies.
Everybody in that house dies. I killed all of them, bro. In that yard.
No, I think the one...
And it works.
I don't have ants anymore.
It worked.
It worked. And that made me sad.
I think the one that is more fucked up is the one that's sticky.
For the rats.
For the rats. Because they're just stuck.
Oh, yeah. No.
And you, like, at points, like, they're still alive, and either you kill them, or they're going to die after a couple of days of being stuck.
Starved.
Yeah. There's no way around it. Either you, like, take them out of their misery, or they're just going to starve for a couple of days and be like, and just die there. Or do you think they can just die on demand?
What?
Yeah, like, can they just say, I can't fucking take this no more. I give up. Just fucking die on demand. Imagine if people could do that. Just fucking. Oh no, who's calling you? Gotta take a break, guys.
That and I just did a bunch.
Hold on, let me go back to the topic.
What, dying on demand?
Yeah, you said what if people can just like not obviously not no like messed up way, but just like say the word and you just collapse or what?
Yeah, like he's like, I'm done. I'm tired of this. And
I don't think rats can do that. I think it's messed up that they get stuck and they starve.
You know,
it sucks that we get rid of a lot of.
I want to say that, you know, because whenever when a body feels so much pain, you faint, right?
I fainted.
After a certain, yeah, that's different though. You saw blood in your face. That's the little difference.
That's crazy that I fainted from this and he survives his head being split open.
But anyways, I'm saying like, you know, when after so much pain, you faint or whatnot. Well, what if it's so much that you just die?
That's called dying.
But like just of pain though, like
when there's so much pain,
or like you're so scared, like something dramatic. Okay, and the reason I say is because keeps me at peace in my head, but I'm sure I'm wrong. Remember my dog that died?
Oh, that was messed up.
So I had a big German Shepherd, and he's always chasing the cats out in the alley. So we built this huge wooden fence, and one day he jumped, and his paw got stuck in between the woods.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
And yeah, like he had no support in his feet, so he was just hanging there. And it was the middle of summer, and in my head, I'm just like, God, I hope that he was in so much pain that he just died like after a couple of minutes. But I think he was there for hours and crying and suffering.
Just bummed me out, man.
Oh man.
And
he's like,
no, that's gonna make me cry.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
So I'm almost hoping like maybe after so much pain, animals just die.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I don't think so.
Are you just saying that to make me feel better?
Can I share my story?
You know what? No, what story? What do you have?
He has a fucking crazy story.
I have another sad story. Oh, that. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, you're talking about the one where the abandoned dog you left in the shelter.
No. I was talking about when I was a kid, I was probably like 13 actually. I was like probably 13 or 14. We were at the ranch and like my dad had me like stacking these bricks or whatever. And in these bricks, there was like this rat. And my dad yelled at me to kill it. And so, like, I grabbed the brick. I was like, okay. I grabbed the brick, and I threw it straight at the rat's head.
And it was still alive?
It was still alive. It was still trying to run around, trying to find an exit. Because it was, like, trapped in this little
So you had to, like, hit it repeatedly?
I kept having to hit it, and I was like, please, just die. Please. And it wouldn't die. I hit it like 4 or 5 times. It wouldn't.
He's like crying on his knees.
Like a man, bro.
I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
No.
So I squealing. Did you hear squeal?
Yeah.
So I know what you're saying. Like I know exactly how you felt too. Because there was this one time where I had my dogs and there was like we had the fence on the alley, but there was like a little hole that Odin would always stick his snout through. There was a possum right on the other side, and they don't back away, bro. The possums don't give a fuck.
No.
He wouldn't back away, and Odin was like they were so close, and I was like, he bites him, he's gonna get rabies. My dog might get rabies, and I'm gonna kill my dog. I'm gonna choose my dog over the possum, and I tried so bad to shoo away this possum.
Like just like standing there still, like
he was standing his ground. I was like, fuck. Well, I have to do what I have to do. So similar to you, I got this big ass rock. And I chunked it at it.
Oh man.
But when I tell you that when it hit, it hurt me to do that. I felt so horrible. I felt bad because I had to kill it. But I had to choose my dog. My dog.
Did
right?
you though? Did it die?
It died. It died.
Okay.
Well, they play possums. I don't know. So they never. Sometimes they fake their death.
Half an hour later.
No, yeah, opossums, they don't back up because they get scared, and that's like their instinct is to just kind of just.
Well, they have a horrible fight or flight.
They freeze up.
Anyway, so I felt bad. So now that it gets me thinking, like people that were in war.
They just freeze up.
No, you have to kill like another human being.
Oh, easy.
He's like an animal though. He's like, fuck.
I don't know about an animal. No, you're right though. I think.
Like, have you ever seen that Saving Private Ryan scene? Did you watch Saving Private Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw Metallica. Right,
I've seen it so many times. What?
Is that what that? It's like a soundtrack. Never mind. Go ahead.
No,
I don't know what. The scene where they're in a knife fight, and it's like super long, and it's really uncomfortable because like it gets really real.
Yeah.
And like you see like they're fighting, and like the dude's like using his body weight to get the knife into him, and he's like begging him to stop.
Yeah.
And it was like so slow. I don't know, man. That made me.
You can see the humanity in that part. It where made he started me begging
when he's like stop,
please.
And I was like, oh my god, this is. They had to have counselors for veterans who watched that movie because it was just so
real.
Yeah, dude,
so real.
It was way too much, and I wasn't even in the army. I had to flip it off the channel one day. I was like,
you got PTSD from a movie.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? PTSD. I was like, that's enough. For me,
I forgot about that scene.
I was like, I'm good.
You see Chris in the VA circle.
They're like, "Why are you here?"
I watched the movie.
No, man, that was crazy.
Well, how would you feel like if you're in a room with somebody you knew they killed somebody in close combat, hand to hand combat, because they had to, but they still did it?
That's a different type of person right there. That is like a.
Do you ever wonder
completely different class of a human being?
Do you ever wonder how many people we walk by that have
killed people?
Physically handheld killed somebody?
I hope it's not a lot.
I think it's more than we think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
Like, you walk into a venue, you're like, nobody's killed anybody here.
Rudy immediately walks in and sizes everybody up. He used to do that all the time. We would go to like this new place, maybe let's say a club, and we walk in, and Rudy like a hard ass face on.
No.
Scans the room, scans everybody. And I'm like, bro, you just pissed off about like 8 dudes in this place. Like we can't have a drink. And he's like,
no, that's not what it was.
What were you doing?
No, we would always walk in and it'd be like the place we would go that.
Oh, was it because they automatically stared at you?
Yes.
Okay, that's different.
But no, but you're saying, you know what I'm saying though? Like you even said it yourself, like it was because they were with the girls and everything. And sometimes they would feel some type of way.
About new guys walking in?
Yeah. And the places we went to weren't like at those times, they weren't like the places we go now where everyone's kind of in our, type of people. It was more like some deep down corner places, we were a little more dressed better and everything. So we kind of stood out in a different way. And those guys are, they're just kind of
standing in the corner, guys, standing at the edge of the club.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they would hate when we had fun.
Yeah, all the time. Dude, I don't think with you we've ever had conflict where I started anything.
True.
And you know my temper.
That's why I was like on there. I was like, this guy's gonna. Somebody says something.
But I do walk in. I watch. I just want to keep my surroundings. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's an important part. Is to know like your exit points.
But I never went up to somebody to look for problems.
Oh, you weren't a hater.
No, I would have guys come up to me. Or like
they're like, man, I've been standing here for 2 hours and I haven't talked to a single girl. Rudy gets in there for 5 minutes and he's like,
but the thing was because we weren't looking there for girls. We were there just to have fucking fun. We were heartbroken and shit. We just
that was a fun time.
We just wanted to have there and have a good time and we just that's all we did. And I remember we would get in the car, 11:30 p.m. chug like I don't know how many fucking Smirnoffs or whatever we had. We would mix Crown Apple and Sprite.
I remember that.
And then as soon as 12 a.m. hit, that was our fucking shift.
We had it
that was our shift.
We had it planned out. We knew when to go.
10 o'clock in.
Before the line got too long. Or we would, remember we would just skip the line at Varsity?
Oh, dude.
That was bad.
But yeah, and every night. And then at the end, go home, some sad music.
Oh, y'all would pay off the security, right? Or something? Y'all would just cut?
Damn. Yeah. Remember Rudy?
I mean, you just gotta see the.
That's where it started. True. That's where his full his dissecting of people started. He was like, "Look, everybody has a job. Everybody has some leeway.
Everyone has an error. You know, like everyone fucks up in some way. You just gotta take advantage of it." But no, like we like varsity would always have long ass lines, and then sometimes the lines would move at a fast pace at a time,
and you wouldn't mind waiting.
And there was gaps. So I would just turn around, Chris, turn around. And boom, we'd just jump in like as we were in the crowd. And they're not going to say anything.
I don't think anybody ever said anything.
Never.
But Rudy said he's the 1% that will say something if someone cuts in front of him.
Yeah, I did.
You know, Rudy's those stuff. Me too, though, low key. Have you seen those when you're
No. I hate it when they cut in front of you when they don't even try.
Like they didn't make an effort they just straight up just cut you?
Yes, I feel disrespected.
But if they catch me lacking, I'm like, you got me.
Yeah, so it's different. Like, bro, I got you. Like, okay, but if they just cut me like nonchalantly, just literally just cut me, like then I did feel disrespected, and that's when I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like those guys, we were at.
I remember that it was Telesel.
Yeah, Telesel. Yeah. Those three guys just cut in front of us, and
but they went with the girl, so I was like, are y'all in a group? That's what I figured. I just assumed they were. In a group.
I didn't see him talking to the girl first.
You asked? Yeah. They with you? I was like, damn.
Yeah, I asked. Are those guys with you? Like, oh yeah, like, all right. Now I can't say shit. I was like, oh, whatever.
They lied, by the way, because they felt intimidated by not by him. The girls lied. They were like, yeah, they're with it. I think, right? I think I felt like it was a lie.
I probably was, but what can I do? Prove it?
Yeah, like, show me 5 pictures of you guys together right now.
Remember the times the amount of like simps we would see at the club? Like the guys who were like, you can tell who were just trying to. Sorry, I just touched your hand.
Like, can you see that?
He was like, remember that time?
No, but like, you can tell guys.
Yeah, where they were like walking around.
Yeah, or following around with the girl. You know, like, bro, I'm about to dance with your girl right now. And they just kind of stand there. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it.
You know how much?
God damn.
You know what I've witnessed?
What's sad?
That is sad to see.
Wow.
And it sucks. You feel bad for the guy, but everybody has to learn.
Yeah.
One day or the other.
True.
What is it?
What?
Oh, I thought you said you know what I witnessed.
I didn't want to say it.
I'll say it.
I've just seen just a bunch of
shit that he did.
I've just seen a bunch of dudes lay all the groundwork, bring her to the club, buy her all the drinks, make sure she's okay, and then somebody swoops in.
Takes it
and just takes it.
Like, thanks, man. You funded my whole night. Now I'm gonna go ahead
and and like I said, I mean that's just the way that it is, and can't hate on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right though. They learn,
and they learn a lesson. Yeah, and we
we learn.
You learn your lesson.
I'm trying to think of the time where I was like at a point where I was slacking or I was lacking.
I remember that one though.
But I'm trying to find when a perfect time, like it was my lowest point. You know what?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about your lowest point on here. He's gonna lay it all out. No,
but no, you seen those? There's a video on TikTok where there's a guy dancing with her best friend.
Wait,
like it's a guy and a girl, and he's holding her hand, but then she's
like throwing it back on some dude.
Back on some other dude.
That's so sad.
Ooh, yeah, I saw that video.
Jesus, man.
But then they say you can't blame the girl because they're like, what if they're just friends? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not in the friend group. I can't say.
Those friend groups, man.
What, the big friend groups?
Those big friend groups. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to offend anybody.
Everybody's already like listening. Who you about to say?
But no, those are good times, man. We need to start to go out with Hernan.
Yeah.
We need to start getting. You have plans tonight, right?
Varsity still open?
I think they got. They got
closed down like officially.
Yeah, they got completely.
It's about
shut down.
time to shut down, man. There was one. I'm just gonna say
there was like multiple shootings at that place.
Yeah, but dude, they were so racist over there.
They were very racist.
And I'll just say, like, I remember there was a black guy who was in front of me, and they didn't let him in because he had like a plain white shirt or something like that.
And then you show up with the
plain white shirt, and I get in. Dude, and it was crazy because they strategically made the bouncer black.
To not come off as racist?
So one look like, bro, how am I racist? I'm black too.
Oh.
You know, and they'll be the ones saying, no, you can't enter. But in a way, I'm just like,
I've seen that happen. They'll turn them away from your shoes where you're wearing.
One time, when we were
sorry, Melvin.
Oh, they turned me away, but that was because I
you
was
got to be 5'5" to
shoes.
enter.
Oh, the fake ID.
No. Oh,
I was just making a separate joke, but
he was just talking about. No, you got denied, dude. We had got ready and everything. We were excited to go. We finally got in, and then they're like, "No combat boots." Like we got in, and like we're in the club, and then they stopped Hernan at the end, and we're like, "Fuck."
I was wearing my Doc Martens. I was wearing these. Yeah, I was wearing these.
They thought you were about to blow up the place.
And yeah. Can't believe that. Like, people walk in there with what? Like, cowboy boots? This is the same shit. They're like, no combat boots.
I don't know about that.
Nah, it's the same thing.
But yeah, you did get my ID stolen. You got my ID
confiscated
by security. I was so mad.
So what's the backstory between that? How would you and your cousins
you want to explain it, Hernan?
So all your cousins are 5'5".
Oh yeah. So we're all, I think all my cousins and I are like almost the same height. So I would sneak in with my cousin's ID. He was like, I think I was like 19. He was like 24, 25. I would get his ID and I would just get in there like nothing or whatever. And I would switch cousins too, and I would just get in with theirs. And we all look kind of completely different, but it would work. And then
so the two that were of age would go in. Mm-hmm. One of them would grab the other's ID and walk back out.
Right.
Hand it to you.
That's
and then y'all both get in.
That's right. And so we tried that with Rudy's ID because my cousins weren't with me and we wanted to go get some drinks.
Yeah, they like getting out there at like 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
They like the party for maybe 15 minutes.
That's a whole different story, but go ahead.
And so I tried we did the same thing. You were already in, right?
No.
It was me and Rudy got in.
Yeah, both of y'all had already gotten in, and then I don't remember how we did the pass.
Chris
I went out with
my ID.
His ID.
I was still inside.
Oh, okay.
And then so he gave my ID to you so you can get in now.
Yeah. And so I gave it to the security guard, and he was looking at it. He was like,
So so flip the camera really quick between the two. No, not me. Okay, flip back to Hernan. Okay, out of everything, what did he point out? out of everything that they just seen, what did they point out?
So this guy was like, you ain't 5'7", boy. Get out of here.
He said, you're not 5'10".
5'10".
5'10", yeah, 5'10". And so that was the only thing. I feel like that was the only thing. I'm pretty sure everything else would have passed. It was just the fact that it said 5'10", and yeah, I'm 5'5", so like there's a pretty big difference.
I thought you were 5'6".
I wish. Oh, I probably am now. You know what? Yeah, I had a growth spurt. That's what it was.
That's great.
Yeah, but
so they took up the ID, and then I forgot how we found out.
Oh, he just you guys came back in. You he took his ID.
Oh, I was behind you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were.
I was behind him.
Yeah.
And then so I went in and I was like, Rudy, your ID. And Rudy had just told her, he's like, I cannot lose this ID.
Yeah.
Because I have to go to court.
I have to go to court. Yes.
He had just finished telling me that.
I was like, bro, I have a court day. I forgot for what. I think a speeding ticket or whatnot. But I was like, Hernan, I could not lose this ID. And I think I had just gotten it replaced too for that court date. I had just gotten it.
It was a brand new ID.
Yeah. And I was just like, dude, Hernan, okay, I trust you, man, but please just do not. In my head, I was like, if it's get taken up, I think at least he'll try to grab it back and run away. But
he's like, he asked for it. He's like, can I have it back? He's like, no. And the bouncer kept it.
Oh yeah, I did. I did try to ask for it back.
Why didn't we just give you mine?
I don't know.
Because of the light skin and darkness.
Was the contrast that bad?
I remember specifically saying that, now
is it that bad? Flip.
I think it is.
Well, I think the screen's making it show, but
yeah,
Hernan blends in.
You're just paler than all of us, obviously. So,
okay.
Why you say it like that?
Like, all right.
He's been holding that in. You're just paler.
Like,
and everybody fucking else in this.
Get some color.
You blend in with the white wall behind you.
You need some UV.
Is that on purpose? Why does he get the dark wall and I get the white wall?
Yeah.
That's why I said in the beginning when we were on the podcast, I was like, I was like, what if you guys switch?
Better contrast.
But they're like, that's fine, it's whatever.
So what did you do to get the ID back?
So the night went on, and I was like, let me think, and then I was just like, I'm gonna go talk to the bouncer.
How does your brain come up with this scenario? You ripped your wallet.
I did rip my wallet. Yes, I ripped my wallet, And well, at first, I was gonna say my stuff got stolen or whatnot. But then my ending story was that I was gonna go to the bouncer and say, "Hey, I think I left my debit card in here. I need to close out. I had my debit card and my license in there. I need to close out." And then he's like, "All right, go ahead." So then I go in there, fake it. I already have my debit card. Then I come out and I tell the bouncer, "Hey, they had my debit card, but they didn't have my license. They told me to check with you. Maybe you might have it."
Dude.
And that's when he said, he's like, "What's your name?" He had like six driver license.
Okay, so that might have helped. You were like, Rudy Diaz?
Yeah, and I was like, Rudy Diaz. I was like panicking. And he was like, "Bro, you got a pickpocket. Some short dude had it."
I remember that specifically. He said some short little kid had it.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Oh my God, like what are the chances?" It's like, "Dude, thank you so much, man." And he gave me my ID back.
I remember him. I specifically remember him running back to us. We were waiting at the end of the street. And he was like running and running. He's like, I was like, "Oh, he got it." I was like, "Cool."
That's probably clutch up there. I mean, that's probably one of my biggest.
That was like the first. Yeah. I don't want to call it a hustle, but just something you pulled off, man. That was impressive.
Sometimes I get a little freaked out with the shit I can come up on the fly, because then I'm thinking like, who else can come up on the fly like this?
Think about it. If you really dedicated yourself, you could be a badass scammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Well, that's how scammers are.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking like, how many people are like way better than me at this, and I don't even realize it. What if I'm getting scammed right now? Like, I'm always thinking like, if they're, how they have that mindset of people's like, people who are cheating are the ones who actually act more suspicious of their partner cheating because they're the ones cheating. You know, so me being the way I am, so I was thinking, I'm just like, I can come up with this and that. How do I know someone else can come up with that and scam me out of this? And
I definitely
kind of fires back.
I took some lessons from you. I pull them off, not to your extent, but every now and then I pull off a really good lie. And Diana's like, I'm like, just don't talk. and we make it work. And she's like, I was like, yeah, Rudy talk. I always say, I was like, well, learned it from Rudy. So,
well, I don't know.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not. We're not using it to like take advantage of people.
No,
it's just for a benefit for ourselves.
Yeah, it's just me.
It's like make our life a little bit better. I forgot where me and Ale were, and I think I had made her like, oh, shit, I forgot what we were doing. But basically, we wanted to cut in line in something. And I told Ale, I was like, just rub your stomach, pretend you're pregnant.
Like, but his brain snaps.
Yes, man. I'm just like, exactly pregnant. And I was like, excuse me, guys, I'm coming through. And she's kind of like,
no, I know where you learned that from. Remember we were in the, I don't know where, I think it used to be what Cheapskates is now, around there, Deep Ellum.
Oh, yeah.
And man, it was packed. We were trying to get to the patio section, and there were so many people that we couldn't get through. Mm-hmm. And we're all dancing or whatever, but still trying to kind of move forward, being nice about it. And this dude was like covering his mouth, and he's like, I'm a puke. He's like, oh, everybody cleared out the way. No one wants to get puke on them. Yeah. They're like, oh shit, let him go. And then he got to the end, he was like, and I was like, oh shit. He literally made everybody get out of his way because he was gonna throw up. He got his whole group with him. And then he had the balls to turn around and be like, I'm just playing. And I was like, I can't even be mad.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing. I couldn't even be mad. I'm just like, because we were waiting in line for a good minute.
Yeah.
And the way he did that, I was like, bro, I got to give respect where it's due. I'm going to take my notes. My small. I don't even consider it.
I'd be mad. What the
fuck? No, bro.
I respected it because he got me.
It was learning experience,
I guess.
And I use that now.
10 out of 10 acting.
That's probably the perfect.
I thought he was going to puke all over the people.
Man, he got me.
Yeah, I still remember to this day. I wonder
if you're listening to this dude, who are you, man?
You taught us a really good lesson.
Because the whole crowd, just like fucking Moses, just split the whole.
Not club. Anybody had any issues getting out of his way.
Is that what inspired you?
Inspired him. Yeah. So his brain would be snapping to these scenarios. Like, what would be okay for somebody to give you a pass? He's like, rub your stomach, pretend you're pregnant.
But no, I've tried doing that. I think I'm thinking about doing that same scenario what he did of fake throwing up, but I just have the courage for it. I feel like
somebody follows you. Where's the throw up?
Make yourself really throw up. 2 fingers. Talking about throwing up. It's might get a little disgusting. Remember who was it? Was it after we went out? It was when we first started going out. And we just got plastered, or I got plastered.
And you started dating?
Oh, wait, what?
He said when we started dating.
No, but think it was your birthday. We were in Dallas, and I was just throwing up all over Dallas.
Oh, I had gotten an Airbnb, and like every like 10 steps, he was like puking, and I could hear it.
It was just plopping
like,
on the floor.
I was like, oh my god!
And it would echo on the buildings, like.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of times where it was like nonstop. I don't think I've ever seen you. Well, actually, no. You've been pretty fucked up sometimes, but like actually throw up a lot.
Well, I wait till I get home.
You do, right?
I can hold it till I get home, but once I get home, I lose it. I just lose all.
I don't think I've ever
control.
seen you ever like completely wasted.
I got 21st.
But yeah, no, but at home though. But I'm saying like out, like when we're out. We're like,
oh no, like when we're out, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I can hold it together so I could. Well, that one time I held it together until we got to Canes. Remember how when you turned 21, you had asked me, you're like, I need help because I can't keep taking these shots.
No.
Yeah, so you had just turned 21, and your cousins were buying you like shots after shot, and it was all whiskey.
Yeah.
So you had asked me, I need help. So I started taking them with you, but then I got fucked up, and then we both got fucked up. I think I threw up in the Canes. In the restaurant, threw up.
Oh, you know what? I think.
And then we got into the Airbnb. We got into the Uber together, like everybody, and then me and you, and I knocked out on the way to the house. I don't know if you ever fully knocked out or not.
Is this the Uber?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Were you there too?
It was like a big van. I was like in the front seat. I was out of it.
I remember vividly another Uber drive where we had to almost pull over for one of you guys. I think
for him, we never pulled over for him.
Yeah.
Because we never seen you throw up.
Didn't you crash in that bridge?
Yeah. I had a real near-death experience on
He had
that
an
bridge.
eye-awakening experience. He stopped driving to places?
He stopped drinking and...
Don't drink and drive.
Yeah. No, I'm glad it was just a little bump, though.
Like, you prepared yourself. You're like, if I'm going to be drinking, I'm going to Uber. And I thought that was really good.
And you learned from it. You were seriously, guys, I'm going to Uber.
Yeah, it's because I was on my way home. It was like 4 a.m. on a Sunday night, I think. It was a Sunday night, too. Isn't that crazy? And I was falling asleep crossing this toll bridge, and then I started hitting these little yellow plastic posts.
That's not normal.
Yeah, and like right after these yellow posts, it's like a big concrete thing there, and like I was already asleep at this point, but I didn't know, of course. And like those little yellow posts, as soon as it started hitting the car, that's when I woke up. I was like, oh shit, and then like I had to swerve out of the way, and then like I was home by that.
But I feel like if you would have crashed, nobody would have
remembered
you.
Nobody would have laughed.
Yeah, I almost had a stupid accident.
By drinking?
No.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like his was like, he was drinking.
Okay.
Like mine,
he shouldn't have been in.
Man, that sucks. He wasn't. He was.
What was yours? You just fell asleep?
No, mine was just okay. So here's the thing. So like, you know how you can have your little phone on a magnet?
Yeah.
When you're driving. So I was watching like a game.
Oh, I always watch. I was
watching a football game. But the thing is, the reason, obviously, I know I'm driving. I can't just fucking stare at it. But I was on 161, empty, just empty. Maybe like one or two cars in front of me. And I was like, okay, I have some time to look at the phone.
To watch this,
bro. I looked at my phone for a couple seconds. A fucking dresser, where you put your clothes in the middle of the street.
What?
Bro, when I tell you that I swerved so hard, and then I was just happy that I had my new car because
it was.
I would have either spun out, or I would have hit it if I didn't have the suspension that it had.
Holy shit, man!
Dude, I was so shocked.
I was like, to be here right now.
I was cold because of like,
because
it was an empty road, but there was a dresser in front of me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and there was a truck pulled over.
There's a
person. And I didn't have enough time to cuss him out. I was gonna be like, bro, you almost. He was probably looking at me too. He was probably like, oh shit, here he comes. Oh, fuck.
Wait. There was a person.
Yeah, like a truck was hauling furniture. Like a pickup.
And he dropped it.
Okay. So he pulls over.
Oh.
So he's probably looking at this empty ass highway.
He's like, I got time.
He sees me coming down, and he's probably like,
he's like,
gonna hit
this?
There's no way he's gonna hit this. It's like because I was looking at my phone.
Yeah.
If I would have hit that would have been horrible.
Okay, but
because I was going like 80.
Yeah.
And it was a full blown wood dresser.
I'm surprised he didn't spun out.
I'm surprised they didn't spun out either. But like I was like, boom, boom.
I think the closest one accident that like it was my fault, would have been my fault. I just fell asleep. I remember
like old school tired.
Yeah, I think I was going from work to school, and it was like a night class, and it was like this is what when I first started off in community college. So I was going from Fort Worth all the way to Dallas College. It was kind of a drive. And I remember one time there was I was in a neighborhood. I was like 5 minutes away from the school, and there was a curb going up, and I was just like kind of just dozing off. And in that curb, I didn't turn with it. I just went straight, and I ran over the whole fucking curb.
Oh my god!
Into and then like a few more feet was like houses. So,
holy shit! Was this in your Honda? Was it your new?
It was in my Honda. Yeah,
that little Honda.
Way my little all Honda. Yeah, I miss my Honda, man. I sold it, and really they got totaled like months later.
I miss my Mitsubishi.
You don't have? Oh no, it was a Nissan. You give to your mom, right?
No, the Mitsubishi was my first car.
Yeah.
And then she gave me the Altima. And I drove that motherfucker for a while.
Your mom be flooring that, huh?
Yeah, she finishes cars like that.
Was it your mom that I honked at in the red light?
Yeah, did you honk at my mom? Yeah, because we live right across the street, and I think
she wouldn't go. I didn't know it was her though. I didn't know it was her.
Was I there to witness that?
I think you were though. I don't know. Oh, I think I told you a message like, "Hey man, I think I just honked at your mom. Sorry." But like the light was green for like a good amount of time. I'm just like,
did you give her like a courtesy honk, or you gave her the full blown?
It was like a 3-second honk. No, it was like
that
2
was
seconds.
Attitude.
Like,
what did that sticker say that you put on his car? Remember you put a big, huge sticker on his car?
I put a big sticker on his passenger side so he couldn't see it that said, "No fat bitches."
I drove home with that sticker on my car.
So everywhere he drove, like he didn't even know. And Chris was just driving nonchalant, just kind of smiling, and his passenger seat says "No fat bitches."
I forgot though, but I think I went just home. I had a lot of shit to do that day, but I just went straight home, and I was like, I locked my car and I was walking, and I think I forgot something, so I went to the other side, and I saw a big ass. My car's black, so he did a white background, and it said, and I was like, oh my fuck! I was heated at first, and then I had to respect the joke, and then I was gonna retaliate. But I just never did it.
He never pulled through with it.
Never did it.
That's one thing, man. With my pranks, I'll go. I may take it too far sometimes. I think I gotta watch out.
Yeah, didn't you have to wash your car like 3 times after that?
No, I came off.
Oh,
that's my fault. I did use the wrong adhesive.
It came off, but after a while,
I meant to use like a card. There's different type of adhesives, and I think I use just the basic ones.
At least he Googled. He's like, "What can you get in trouble for having on your car?" He didn't want to have no illegal words, so I wouldn't get a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I mean,
nice. At least that, I guess. Yeah.
But no, I was laughing at that.
You're really thinking it through, huh?
I go all the way. I try to look at my repercussions.
He's like, can he get pulled over for this? What if it was a female cop?
She's fat.
Beats my ass.
A fat female cop.
Like, what are you talking about? She's like, get the fuck out the car.
All right.
How would you explain yourself though?
I would just be like, I got pranked. I was like, I can't even see that. Why would I put it on that side? If I was really advertising, I'd put it on my windshield. I was like, look at how wrinkly it is. Obviously, someone did it in a hurry. I was like,
actually, I think I put it on your opposite on the back seat. No, or your passenger.
I can't remember where it was at.
I don't know. I just imagine like if you're an Uber and you're waiting for your Uber.
You see, like those pranks are like a harmless prank. That's funny. I've seen some pranks where they go way too far.
How about the ones where you think you're about to die, where you think you're not tied, like if you're about to go like where you jump off a cliff with a rope, and they're like, wait.
No, I don't like that.
That's kind of fucked up, man. Like, what if you get like a heart attack because you think you're gonna die on the way down?
Imagine you come back up, it's just like, and you're faking it yourself. I'm like, oh my god, we come. Oh man,
no, it was good. But okay, man, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're done.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Bye.